Greetings fellow Decepticons, Blaster1987 here, and today I will be continuing my Power Rangers Lightning Collection reviews with Wave 7 Green Revival Mighty Morphin Green Ranger. As you can see here, this is the Green Revival version of the Green Ranger, as opposed to the Fighting Spirit version of the Green Ranger from the Wave 1 Versus pack against a Putty Patroller, which made no sense because there wasn't even a Putty Patroller in that episode. It would have made more sense for the Dino Thunder version of Civilian Tommy Oliver to be the Versus pack for that figure, because of course it was just a coma dream situation that Tommy had when his Dino Gen broke, and he had to fight off previous versions of his Ranger cell to get the fragments back. But regardless, this is the Green Ranger as he first appeared in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 1, Green Revival Part 1. As you can see here, he's got the Dragon Shield and the Sword of Darkness for Dragon Dagger, and a couple of alternate hands, and a Tommy Oliver civilian head that's got the green bandana from his martial arts competition. As you can see here, the Green Ranger looks pretty evil with his Sword of Darkness raised above his head with the lightning effects. For size comparison, here we have McFarlane Toys MK11 Spawn, the Mortal Kombat 11 Spawn DLC pack character design. As you can see, the Lightning Collection figures are about 6 inches and McFarlane figures are 7 inches, so Spawn is out of scale with the Green Ranger. And for a Lightning Collection comparison, here we have Wave 1's Lord Zedd, which is pretty fitting, don't you think, given that Lord Zedd is the one responsible for taking away the Green Ranger's powers after Rita gave them to him. Being a Ranger figure from the Lightning Collection line, Tommy Oliver here has the ability to swap heads, so careful not to damage the Dragon Shield, but if you grip the Dragon Shield and the torso with one hand and the helmet with the other, twisting back and forth on the ball joint, you can slowly get the helmet removed like so. Then you can pop on the civilian Tommy Oliver head like so. Easier said than done in some cases, especially when the civilian heads have long hair or bandanas flowing down the back, like the Ninja Turtle figures. But here we have an unmasked Tommy Oliver in his Green Ranger form with the Sword of Darkness. And of course he has the same pose ability as all the other Lightning Collection figures. Ball joint at the neck, butterfly joint at the shoulder with universal movement, bicep swivel, ratcheted, well, sort of not quite ratcheted, but very stiff double jointed elbows, rotation of the wrist, plus also a flexing joint for this kind of movement, ball joint in the mid-torso, which allows for sideways swiveling motions, ab crunch, a little bit stiff on my copy, then universal hips, thigh swivel, double knees, multi-directional ankles, but no toe hinge. You'll need an SH figure art or a McFarlane figure for that kind of articulation movement. Some of the joints on my figure are a little bit loose, but it's still an incredible toy nonetheless. Whoops, just reattached Tommy's head here. It can sometimes be hard to keep the friction between the civilian head and the ball socket correct, so bear with me. It might just be easier to reattach the Green Ranger helmet for this part of a review. That's better. So, in addition to the lightning effect on the Sword of Darkness, Tommy Oliver here also comes with a pair of additional hands specifically designed for holding the Dragon Dagger in its flute mode for summoning the Dragon Zord with. So, to swap the hands, just carefully twist the existing hand out of the socket and attach the one you want to use, like so. Other Mighty Morphin Ranger figures from the Lightning Collection line will come with different hands, so if you want to swap them around, you'll have to use the hands from other figures, since they all have the same kind of glove design, being adapted from the Zyuranger stock footage as they all are. So, once both hands have been swapped out, you can pull out the Dragon Dagger from the holster on the leg here. Attach it into one hand. Pose it near the mouthpiece of the helmet and then use a combination of the butterfly joints and other such movements to get the arms in the right position. It can be a bit tricky, so bear with me. Sometimes it's easier to straighten out one part of the elbow joint and bend the other half, because these double joints don't tend to like working together properly, meaning it takes a lot of fiddling and manipulation to get either of them to work at all half the time. And here we have the Green Ranger in Summoning the Dragon's Law configuration, just about. That more or less concludes my review. I've been Sandblaster1987. Join me next time when I will be continuing my Super Sentai reviews with Rashigatai Tokyuo from Rasha Sentai Tokyuja. Till then, till all are one, and may the power protect you, always.